conference today. It's my pleasure to introduce the president of Jacksonville State, Dr. Bill Mitt.
Well, welcome. At 4:30 we're officially closed, but I'm so glad that all of you decided to come out today to welcome Coach Clark to our family. You know, I guess I could probably quote a famous philosopher, Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty. Yeah, we are happy, happy, happy. We're doing so? Are you happy? We truly are. We believe we've got a great fit for Jacksonville State University because he is part of us. He is one of us. His wife is also, so he's a graduate and knows us, and he'll hit the ground running. But before I ask Mr. Kogel to introduce him and welcome him, I want to thank the trustees that are here and thank them for their support. Mr. Etheridge is emeritus. I thought Mr. Kennemer here is emeritus. We have some other trustees I know here. Would you all the trustees, would you stand? Mr. Chairman, thank you. Mr. Bennett, thank you very much. Who else is back there? Ronnie? I see Ronnie over in the corner there. Who else is in there? Mr. Coxwell, Chairman of the Athletic Committee, thank you all for your support of this decision. And thank all of you for your support of Jacksonville State University. Clarence, you hide behind the pole back there. Thank you very much, Clarence. Appreciate you being here. We appreciate all your support. We have received great affirmation for this decision from Facebook, from emails, and all the social media, so I know you're going to be very supportive of our new coach. Let me, at this time, introduce our athletic director, Mr. Warren Kogel. Warren?
Well, I didn't get any emails or phone calls. I don't know how you got all those. I can't do, what do they call it, Duck Dynasty? I don't watch that show. I guess that's a reality show. Shows you what I've been doing. I've been pretty busy and what have you. But we are really excited today and to have, we'll introduce Coach Clark in a minute. But before we do that, I'm going to ask some special people to come up, please, and introduce you to his family. So if Jennifer, his wife, would come up, Katie, his daughter, and Jacob, his son. We'll get started. And Beth Meehan, we would love to have you join us, Beth. She was hiding. Okay, I see her.
She's hiding back there with Clarence. There's Randy Jones. He was hiding behind the pole too. Randy, thank you.
Another Board of Trustee member, Randy, was involved in our search process as well. Thank you, Randy, for all you do for Jacksonville State. Okay, let me start first with Jennifer. Please come forward. She's afraid she's going to have to talk. Jennifer graduated with a degree in nursing from Jacksonville State University, and we want her to know how important she's going to be to us and to all of you. First person she saw in the council meeting, the University Council, was Dean Latham. I'm sorry. And the two of them were hugging, and I said, oh boy, she's home. So Jennifer, we'd like to present this to you. Okay, we also have Katie, who is, I know your birthday is tomorrow, Katie, right? I won't. But we're so thrilled that the whole family is just excited about coming back to Jacksonville State. So, Katie Clark, please come up here. And Jacob, who, you know, is still obviously in high school, and Jacob is excited to be coming here with his mom and dad and start a new chapter in their family's life. And so, Jacob Clark. Okay. And they can be excused. She don't have to talk. She told me she was nervous about it. A couple of things before we introduce Coach Clark, and thank you, Jennifer and Katie and Jacob, and I'll let him introduce other members of his family that are in the immediate area. But this was a great search, a lot of interest in this job at Jacksonville State. We were really swarmed with people from great schools, great programs, great people, great coaches, and it was extensive. It took us a while to get through the initial shock of how many people were really interested in being a head coach here at Jacksonville State University. We went through it very carefully. We did a number of interviews off campus as well as a second round of interviews and talked to people about their interest in Jacksonville State University and what they could bring to Jacksonville State University. And we went around and around and around, and we found the man that we wanted. And it's going to give me great pleasure. This will be our 13th head coach in the modern era, in our 110th year of football next year in 2013. And I'm going to introduce him and let him do the talking, and then we'll follow up after that. But our new head coach is Bill Clark. Bill?
All right.
Put him in.
All right, thank you. I look a lot younger with a hat on. All right, first thing, go Gamecocks. All right. I would introduce you to family, but we'd be here all day. Guys, it's obvious. You know, I'm gonna try not to get emotional, because when you come back home, you get excited, you get emotional. But I want to thank Dr. Meehan and the trustees. All the trustees, obviously the ones that are here, have been recognized. Moose, Coach, Mr. Kogel, obviously you know you got a great one there, and a great one in all the people that are running things. And if you look out this window right here, you see what it's all about and what they've done here with this university. It's been a while, I think, since we've been back and really seen what you've done here, and it's amazing. We are really excited. I think if you've heard me talk already on the radio maybe, or in the newspaper, I think excitement would not be a big enough term to tell you how glad we are to be back home. Getting back home was important to us, but I think more importantly is what's going on here, where we're headed, and I think from the athletic department to the school to the way the academics are run at our university is first class, and I want to be part of that. And so the first thing we want to talk about, and we're going to open it up for questions later, and that's sometimes easier, but we want to talk about recruiting the right student athlete. And we're going to start with academics. I know that sometimes gets brushed over, or you know, you don't always know just how important that is, but that's what we're here to do, is develop the total student. When we talk about, I'm talking about developing the total man, and that starts with academics. We want to develop him mentally, we want to develop him physically, we want to develop him socially, and of course we're here to win championships. You know, we don't want that to be a dirty word. We know there's been championships that's won here before. There's been a national championship won here, Division II, OVC championships have been won here. You know, but we want to win a national championship, and that's what we're going to be working for. And somebody said, well, when are you going to start it? I said, well, we really need to start yesterday. So, and I don't want to miss out. We want to get people in these stands. You know, we talked about season tickets and get people here and getting people in the stands, and I think we got 24,000 seats. Is that right? We need to fill it out, and we've got to get people on campus. We're going, you know, I believe we're going to have an exciting brand of football. Obviously, you know I'm a defensive guy, so we believe we're going to play great defense, but we're going to try and score a lot of points and be great in the kicking game, and hopefully get a lot of people here watching us. So. Like I said, I think it'll be easier to turn it over to questions maybe and let people ask. Greg, whatever you want them to ask, and we can go from there. That might be easy.